to Ghana and also taking them to Kumasi and also making sure that their per diems are paid, the flight arrangements for the team, medicals, equipment and logistics, hospitality. This resulted in a surplus of 2,177,000 and 0.72,000 and 0.55 cents after our early exit from the tournament. Mr. Speaker, the ministry had negotiated to pay bonuses should the team progress to the next round of the tournament. Therefore, no qualification bonuses were paid due to the team early exit at the group stage. Mr. Speaker, these measures were adopted by the ministry was aimed at motivating the team to go all out and progress from one stage of the competition to another, and also to ensure prudent management of resources.
I must emphasize that it cannot be business as usual, that critical action that must be taken, but it cannot be business as usual. And let nobody think that it is you against us. We are all concerned about the matter. Speaker, the problem is not just about changing of coaches. That is also obvious. And so let not the GFA think that they can delude anybody into believing that if they change coaches, we are going to go quiet and say that all is well. No, all is not well. Let all accept it, and we must be humble enough to accept that there's something wrong with the running of our senior national team, the Blasters. There is
abo no na fa meeting so me bo born again e be foreign news na ono be dey born ye dey oh yeah dey. Okay, so quick one. Highway sports from now till 6. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, so Jose Mourinho has quashed rumors suggesting he has unfinished business at Manchester United. As anything
say Nancy ba say akudin komo se wo no onyanko be sa ba Man U because ejuma na o sha ase no wanwi ntinko nya be sa ba na ewie ya oni Rio Ferdinand we exclusive interview no dey atu ya say nya no kre nya no kre so akokan ba bia say o say nya Man United o be ba be di juma e dey amom
wasa bubu baby wa ha o
also
there I needed to clean up before buying new furniture.
Yes.
Say
say Oba United foforo no the second season you know na enka wo say nkonya bi a te say bi a wasi fie awie no okọ wo so prapra fi ansa na adi nkonya amuna koguo but ono okọ efin ni mu a e no sha say so adi nkonya foforo ba amwa
no was Man you are efin
oh no say nkrofo bi wo team ni mu a enko so yi o mu nyina free ansa na odi foforo aba
tenese efin o Man you
oh na efin wo ho nto aka nti wo say enu kra no wantimi anye ho adwuma ogitum say enema fia na wo Man United no wantimi anyini nyina mfiri ho no ha ne pa so
tene fin wo ho
oh waka say ne fin wo ho
na Man you are efin
in terms of players no any staff bi na wo ho no ne fin wo
choko e wantimi amprapra fin no
ono say
ne fin no do so ama wantimi amprapra
bi wanya fifo front was it tonko nwamono na odi kogu ho
wantimi ampamu fin no
de amprapra ho
ti fin no se de wo ho na ise de omko
oh fin no anka ho asem se de wo ho na so omko no anso on de ne fin obetu fin bebre no wantimi amprapra fin no
ne fin no na do so wantimi ampra nwa na se dem go fin a wan nwe de na se do so pa na
no say abra ohun ise ode enema foforo ba no hu se ne fin wa ha wa se me pepa ansa na me de foforo aba
nje se fin no ko
eno de wanka eze oni ho biem tu ontimi hu se wo ho ana se
ba asa to ko na fin bi de wo
oh okọ de na bebre ho waka se okọ na bebre fin ni bebre da so ya yo se no
me pe ayi bia anyway but the Crystal Palace are you old man at
this
Roy Hodgson
na you old man we bakwa ene nyame nko a
kwede
nko free yare gidigidi me de ne ko hospital
o me so mu yida di no
I say unse yidie nkomo ne hyase ba enra o mo ne coach foforo di nkomo a And you know, co-training and was say on any team no training went to me. Am I the Nico hospital until you move on mana a ED story nearby. TC I can say Krunian free all my. Till we can
and to Onims ya in Diana.
Oh, Nim ya communicate ya man.
Obi Oyaria wo.
Aye, o ma communicate ya man. Say yon koma o mo di deep fit enra nwumreba. Tie na no po sorry e no years o di team ni ko training no. E na yare echi no. Nti emu ho na communicate man so ye ntimi no nya adwuma ni bi because e say ball no ntimi mo. De bia so na ye she Crystal Palace. Nti say Crystal anya new manager.
So 76-year-old Roy Hodgson has been fired.
Fired, yes.
And Crystal Palace have appointed Oliver Glasner.
Yeah, Oliver Glasner
as new head coach. Positive approach revealed yesterday night. An agreement being sealed now. Okay, I know earlier on.
Yeah.
When Fabrizio tweeted.
Romano, yeah.
Okay, and they say there, Roy Hodgson, yeah,
Inedi.
Okay, I'm Oliver Glasner, and
Austrian Oliver Glasner, former Eintracht Frankfurt manager. Last season, Odina Jumani Berry or Eintracht Frankfurt.
Oliver Glasner, no?
Yeah. Oh, boy, so wait me, I had no when you're too bad a coach. Why technical director Jumani B. Once any Juma di do na we diwo e Germany kakra no we di do na so Austria. At a point no coach Wolfsburg e Germany. Until after Wolfsburg no be so Eintracht Frankfurt Jumani. And last season summer on also Ejai.
So you're 49 years.
Yes.
Temini aketwan.
Yeah. Tini say the Crystal Benya fresh ideas. Enkoye Sebin Kokrafo ideas the coach team no. Because no be bring na GD say.
Menya sure so kaseti Kokrafo.
Oh, Debbie.
Na Kokrafo ideas na any there.
E wo Crystal Palace too.
So it's so many fresh ideas.
Yeah, fresh.
Omunya Kokrafo ideas. Na just a wususu say. Kokrafo ideas enye.
The misusu say Roy Hodgson no the tete coaching na e coach Crystal Palace.
Enti Kokrafo use tete na ya de.
Dodo na use tete. Na Roy Hodgson bo so suggest say tete na e more.
Na just say tete na manye.
Oh, Debbie ebi so nye. Ni nyina ntimi nye na ni nyina so ntimi nye papa sa.
Okay. Now we or a winner of Europa League,
yes, Eintracht Frankfurt. If they won the Europa League in 2022-2023.
Was it 2021-2022?
Eintracht Frankfurt. Yes. Omo wene ya na on a manager in charge. Or a top coach. Yes.
Omo wene enjoy a winner European winner.
Yeah.
Okay. I must say, because I'm sure of what they wrote there. So, yeah, I say, yeah. Okay. So, yeah, Oliver Glasner. The next game, why? Crystal Palace.
Crystal Palace, Ebebo Everton on Monday.
That should not be difficult.
That'll be difficult. But Everton here, 10 points, no. Why on position? Munda bottom 3.
Omunda.
That make us say last 3 no.
Oh no.
More bottom of the table.
Oh no.
Oh sir. And I mean checking here sir.
Oh no. Oh na. If
because the last time I'm checking no more I think 16th.
And you check here check.
Oh sir.
O check here check.
Someone you here we kakra na
because I said yeah. I think I'm looking at the Premier League now. Yeah. Everton are 18th.
18th. And you lose to Man City no last game.
18th.
Because before last game no more that 16th.
Yeah, they are 18th with 19 points.
Yes.
Burnley 13 points. Burnley near Arsenal about this Saturday. And a Sheffield United almost 13 points.
Yeah.
Burnley saw 13 points. Everton are on 19. Almost that Luton Town and Luton has 23.
Yes.
They have 20 points.
20 points.
But they have played 23 games. Now, of course, Rubiema, what about Nottingham Forest?
Yeah.
Crystal Palace, yeah. Almost they say no. Almost you have been relegation. And you know, Oliver Glasner, he has a duty to perform.
And first
now
game,
called Brentford, now called Bournemouth, Fulham, Wolves, Chelsea, Brighton, West Ham, Newcastle, now for Manchester. Bottom clubs, no more.
Everton and Casablanca, so fair badly crowd. Almost Crystal or FA Cup Yes, 17 January. Almost Crystal Palace. And almost last games on my Premier League, draw to Fulham, draw to Tottenham, lost to Manchester City. You know.
All right, into back home here. Has a Vogue MD Delali Anku Ajama. I'll say Oberesto has to the good old glory days.
Yeah.
And says he needs the support of all stakeholders to achieve this. So without the support of the stakeholders, won't me achieve what he wants to achieve. And all heart to folk for the technical team, the players, and everybody are money. To restore the lost glory. But I can do it. Without your help, there's nothing we can do. Also, be share supporters, no? And listen to their concerns while they find possible solutions to their problems. And also aims at drawing them closer to the club. Them say, Obeti Omonka demonstration, no? And
as a demonstration.
Demonstration, that's 2019.
A basso, they are definitely on
Emma, say, I didn't be basso, say basso.
Oh, boss, all things being equal, Tina make us a
basso. No, but as of now, we have no reason to doubt the Maswono.
And as because almost conversations behind our more trials and combat convince demonstrators no more take care.
So before they conclude that, a trace bebaso. What I say? Anytime I say, "Opeso ti consent there." There's no better time than Monday.
But
because your placard, some better
but consent no more the demonstration no. Only to me be sao.
Oh, bibiasu to me.
Oh, boss, unse supporters no. Way kese pa ne say akambine honorable do take stepping down.
Oh, bibiasu to me.
Now, ebede na MD akopam board member.
There be umpam board members. I want to believe, say, supporters no concern in your pamo.
Okay.
But their concern is how to make sure the club is run.
Okay.
Without so-called undue interferences from the board members.
All right.
And the MD didn't assure me, say, look, I've come. I'm going to be largely in charge. Men are my way, more consents, more dear mumra. And I'm going to forge a very good relationship, for instance, with your leaders.
Okay.
And Timothy Bibi fan of Soneba. Miss what I say. So it's not pamo per se. But whether they will have that kind of influence, no. Maybe this is no name. Okay, so we paid for all the expense of Namibia national team when we played them in a friendly prior to the AFCON 2023. Honorable Mustafa Yusuf breaks down the components of the $3 million spent on the Black Stars to Parliament. Did he say this?
Oh, yes. Yes.
Ghana could fly Namibia.
And also, I'm take care of all more expenses. I'm fly, I'm the on boyfriend.
No, Namibia, no.
No more.
I'm better Kruma.
No more Ghana. But no more Accra.
No, make a Kruma Ghana.
No more Ghana.
So, who was paying for that?
Namibia for now by say omo be prepare for AFCON into no more.
Mamincho was say we paid for all the expense of the Namibian national team when they played them
in a friendly.
When we played them in a friendly.
Yes.
So Namibia for me so on betina krumha. Emma almost so a trainee bi. Emma AFCON gombo modern chain.
Oh yes.
Okay. So which of them did we pay for?
Their flight expenses, probably their accommodation.
Na so mo mba camp harada.
And everybody no money Kumasi. Unse be bo game no Kumasi.
Oh, fly away Accra to
Kumasi.
Oh, na dey say niska. Yeah, got $3 million I say. Obi try blame Accra. But me ka say, Namibia from Krumu ba no.
David. Osi BBF fa omo ne Namibia friendly game. Omo ba Kumasi, omo nan team ne omo edi
okay Kumasi kan wana una woka
Kumasi but okay say expenses in transportation there na say omo free kan ba Kumasi okay transportation share ho
macho ebenya voice no na so that we can diagnose which my diagnose
because no one crying into a come anything about expenditure
diagnostics no
na say
na yenhwe ni ye na
because before say in Namibia I arrange friendly no na Botswana e de na ho ansa na etwa Botswana de nim tie engage Namibia no more Ghana dada
enti on
Ghana and Namibia in Kumasi. And that friendly match, we needed to also make sure that we spend money making sure that the nation Namibia will also come and participate in the friendly match. It was Ghana that organized that friendly match, and we paid the expenses of transporting the Namibia team to Kumasi to be able to play the game. Aside that, so the 3 million that we spent was including all this preparation. Aside that, Mr. Speaker, it is also important that we all as a country to admit that whether when there is tournament as a country we decide to participate in or not is participating in, rather than churning out figures from other countries which are not true.
Until Namibia for no do omo fa plane. Enti a question ye nyina ye pese busa ene se enti se ye de aban esika jai anase ye de obi adwuma na o mai bisika aya do we spend it the way akeye de akebe spend it. My example, this is a Namibian national team wa imagine mo no omo be omo ahwa some ne Ghana bebo, so they are in Ghana already. Na se ye pese ene ombisi akanya this ene e ko form ko for aeroplane omo ba na Namibia fo omo krum omo ko bobo 2-3 hours 3-hour journey we ya this on for aeroplanes an omo ko ejekia kan tie ye high bus bi ma Namibia fo yi ene edi moto e bi di animu na di omo ba Kumasi bebo ball na anajo omo za akoya Kenya yi ho ana ye ya na kasa tse ehia ye ni skenti na kasa sa aye refuse IMF so we are playing against Namibia na eno no ya ji said Namibia fo nyina ko fo aeroplane no mu wi ya pe bia mo ma da na Namibia fo de no mo be mai wa omma ye hu si team no adwuma ene ye den adwuma kakao e ye den ye ko ene ye hihye adwuma na Hey, Eddie. Okay. Let's not go for an already made coach for Black Stars. Che Mensa Bonsu. Honorable. Okay, I say, me catch Hanam Kase. Black Star coach is a mummy nyai.
Inja ho asem kan.
Inja ho asem kan because ye mu bi didi say ye knew baby e wom se nye coach pe
asem ye yar ya na bru coach
yeah ntino but I say Chairman Ghanaians should be worried about how people are recruited into the Black Stars. Now Black Stars how do we recruit people into the Black Stars?
Oh, say making inference yeah.
And so how do we do that?
Or say in times past almost it is a group of people be a influence the man crop for Black Stars ni bi. No, so have problems at Black Stars encounter until no set aside.
And that the handlers should be given free hands to play. Who are the handlers? Oka coaches.
Oka coaches ne.
Now so far the coach Bianca said he was not giving a
Otuo-Acheampong kan.
Oka say.
Otuo-Acheampong.
Oka say.
Ojana Juma no ka say going forward no ohupise coaches ebeba no. Ebe mo free space to operate no my own.
Say Oka free space to operate is not talking about.
No on can.
I mean Kaiser Otuo-Acheampong say there was a player in the Black Stars that he didn't call.
Oh and honum sir. But
no, and it's on record. I mean he has never said that.
Babos.
Say Otuo-Acheampong say Nyamnana usika kuno hadi.
Right.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes, but Otuo-Acheampong there on Gaza. On Gaza. CK there. Say CK there on the name soboro no. So as for CK, na madam for CK, and you know asem ni eken, but me say Otuado ne shooting. So one can conclude that side and grade atwam. Ye fefre ma no. Coach so ma ba mi no ankasa.
Cause they can dey omo nkan.
Anyway.
Omo nkan.
Eno enti yanya ina now only Sheffield latest be as I'm getting some.
Sheffield don't say a buffer.
I'm getting.
Say yeah drew.
When him say, are you aware that minimum as at NRA, PFAG had not returned to Kotoko and Sheffield?
What I know is that they've not taken the matter to the next step.
No. I'm question
to Kotoko there. PFAG.
Yeah, we heard that the PFAG had written to Kotoko.
Yes.
But my checks as at NRA, of course, it was after highway in Ushuaia. So I'm at 637.
Yeah.
Now there hasn't been any official letter from
PFAG,
because according to the information I had, some members of PFAG they feel that this issue should not be litigation.
Okay, it should be.
My argument is one. If indeed, my among hiding behind legality, so contract been signed, therefore.
Yeah.
So if indeed the player had some issues with injury before, Omufo said that issue should be sorted out between Kotoko and the player, rather than going on that tangent. So even at the PFAG, they are divided.
Opinions need the same. And not there, I know
that there's a draft, there's such a letter, but let them know.
Inyambe
Drew Kotoko as at 6:30, I mean, to be safe.
Okay.
So you can also do your further checks.
Okay.
Now, we need letters.
We were told that Omudin can't show first letter immediately. When I chips are crack on immediately fatal day on the case in the buy and now much trauma Kotoko seeking.
Oh, no, send the chum that. Said that PFAG since they took the matter up.
Okay.
Actually, to be a break Kotoko asking some questions near the day. Kotoko nyasa alete no emedui
to the na minimum no ye say omo engage omo na Kotoko ka omo side no so normally you expect PFAG to then proceed to the next step e hona na minya the na wo kan issues about divided opinion no na epiem ama omo slow down when it comes to moving to the next step.
Okay,
because I remember telling the person say yene chips akasa chips say omunya asema
omtomboase
ebia no ena omo eden yes so but with the Solomon Safu Taylor issue na esa prosecutor ne say biem no me ya no why adwen say yenya abotre e wo Kotoko issues no
yes on the baby na make us
yes no
ya hwe ya na
pass
judgment
before say
exactly ntomo
yen fan say cases ni nyina wo ho nti yen wait for the verdict
and the back to me position
because now no nkomo na ekoso ni nyina acha say Kotoko the system believes say cases na ekoso ni nyina ebie no ho a ye bebu ati
okay so Paul Ayamba wa mabi mo
David
okay ba mu hu no de
omu hu no
okay
but bibia
okay so okwa ba ntina me busa say mu hu no de a na bibia
to Kotoko ne shaka for
sa friend bi na nom so mo ebe ba so
mo confirm
shaka for aka
abedru
omo didi akoso am
no shaka for na announce
official communique nyama abontin but agreed in principle say sama
agreed in principle and in documents
say Kotoko beko Germany and shaka for be
trip no
there be Kotoko
Italy, France, Switzerland and Germany.
About Italy,
France, Switzerland, and Germany.
Kotoko na eko nyina.
Ombeko nyina.
But one do omoko.
Was a majority team.
Vroom in relation with the IMC.
Vroom.
Yes, that's
Vroom na no MTN.
there be company in room.
No, name thing guy be friend that is space phone. Guy be on na your mo your friend room or at the phone him no. Your friend room.
Be alone na be company.
Na say kra me hu no. Oh room. Oh bubusa atete around when Sebas Ariba na space phone.
The
days of space phone no. Omni kotoko zamre no ana kotoko space phone ya de no. They know you more all come kasa no never vroom.
Oh, okay.
And the gas or no na.
Where do I have brand here kakra?
Okay. Oh, na I don't need gas will be an entity.
Now Kasaba space food. Yeah,
Kasa me nya brand here na. I want to be sure.
It is what
time I know here you ma dey but breaking news.
So you are not here 2000 bia or no. Ontimi nya brand here.
Obetimi ya brand here but we time no here adwuma dey.
40 hour brand here.
Obi more than 40 bia nya brand here.
40 timi ya brand here.
Okay, Mate. And the vroom de kotoko Italy. France. Switzerland. Yempe breaking news bia o. Oh. No yempe ena bia o.
Debi.
It's confirmed Kotoko is traveling.
Also, my press conference.
Press conference
last.
Yeah, who's our press conference we be?
This last year.
Abruchiko nya press conference. Abruchiko enya press conference. Abruchiko e wa apply for visa na ye dey ma oni ande. And the Kotoko one mo na ekobie.
Oh, see
the IMC and playing body.
IMC members.
But it's also open to the public.
Okay. Mame and cancer min share omo mbe person be ko bi na.
Okay.
And I too early.
And again, so no. I know someone one Spanish club so kasa.
Obed na aboteo.
Yepe Girona.
Okay.
But for now the Girona Genoa, Atlanta and Schalke.
Italy near Genoa.
Any Atlanta. And they almost confirm
Atlanta.
Our press conference now say.
They
say the Germany now
Italy near Genoa.
Any Atlanta.
And Atlanta.
Yes.
And France near mine.
For now, dear.
And no my Switzerland and my
confirmation.
And Germany near Schalke 04.
Yes.
Schalke 04. And Spanish club is a bit my
yes, Spanish club is a bit
my
yeah.
Now Kotoko I can't want them.
Yes. During the program no na Pinkra kwesi wa ho na Emmanuel Newton da Suberi wo ho Lord Opokunti kwesi apia that na kwesi apia ni ho
no yeah.
But Nana Pinkra ne you can say Newton da Suberi no mu nyina e wo ho
they Kotoko I can be said
during the unveiling the omokai omo lunch
if you asem yama afofro na no asem na mo de kan na fresh bibia ba ne
Schalke na fresh
na aba saying
na aba fofro
say Schalke for na confirm team na Schalke na o Germany
yes
so am ne Kotoko bebo match
I'm a let na be drunti once a clubs go be to ebi wo ho but for now no enye confirmed that omo person didin no e be ba bon
but they are confirmed
yes and then
Genoa
and
Atlanta
and Schalke
and ntombe ko Bergamo sorry for Bergamo na
Atalanta Bergamo
oh no mbe ko na Genoa oh no and Germany Schalke and a Spanish team may join and Switzerland
and France
yeah. Number 2 we president matches and one so me one of bro
almost a month so to almost a month too
boss last Arsenal preseason
Arsenal preseason no on me ko akobo 3 or 4 matches or baby no ma kromo abebo kakra and now almost started no me ko ba we dey ohwemu Obia 2
boss country boss we are singing countries are offer basset is so free Kumasi concrete offer trainer oh boss untimi mfa France
France Germany omo be kakra na
France Germany they say train kakra
now
okay
football clubs is Kotoko do you know we traveling by bus and trains across countries Omudru ha ombede o fly to another otibas to say the sebe na titire mu na mase na Kotoko team for na titire mu and individuals near the be omututu omukwan. But so what drew Paris na be so call anywhere in Germany and Ibibia. You go fly now and quite a quantum be a 45 minutes, it be a 1 hour, be a short trips, 1.5 hours, and then I make but say oh couple 2 according to so
is it 3 teams now confirmed though 3. But
let's be happy for Kotoko.
The other ones then come out koso.
Yema ninye. And good news the bar captain ye nije. Ma obiant na no nyet say the ninye ye no.
So to say we should only mention the names when confirmation bar.
Okay, so for now Shaka they confirmed.
Confirmed letter na ba.
General Atlanta confirmed.
Yes. Our they come pre-season plan.
Program no.
Yes.
Kotoko.
Boss na person buso we ni kwa yo junior
team. Let's have Taylor Abekobi.
David.
He's a player. Solo. Obebuza kwesi wonya ebuza. O say junior team. Na Kotoko mo ye junior club. They are playing against club of the century.
So under 23 club.
No, they won't do that.
Na Atalanta ni Juve o
match. They won't do that. Say a president Euros no. No mabo Euros na we.
Euros ni we ya.
To me we date no so yo.
Any Ghana
right after. Around players ni be crying back to our clubs.
It's right after.
Oh, but say na we pre-season and you be an also ba.
But anything American
no. Usually June.
But ending of June.
Ending of Euros no be July. No, Charlie, you're careful. Because I'm not a can. Also, the Indian him there.
Not specifics about
supporters in be person Bekobi. See, I can't was it. Nom the Yomo program.
But boss, even after Euros, they are pre-season Kakrabe Koso.
And yet,
after Euros, you're resting for 1 month. Timbia no for 1 month.
That Ayana mostly is our players Muno Euros
in Europe. There's no way see a boy Europe so be a pre-season.
Oh, there be Yankan is
yeah, but some boy no be a pre-season. No. At the end in year. Started 14 June.
Yeah.
Euros. The first game is between Germany and Scotland.
Okay.
14 June. We and to monko mo ye date ni because am for be person be ko binti na sure of date on be we 1st July e da bi no the July no the on be we 14 July
yes
to mo me hu time a ko be ko
14 July next season started in August
Euros season is started August
in August.
And within the period, after Euros, and a bit many pre-season within.
Oh, the big can say, yeah, maybe see, yeah, sure say. Date na Kotoko. We be some be drew. On go for so yeah, boy Euros.
Inti na ma.
Inti date. Once Shaka is confirmed, we expect them to give us a date.
Okay.
They make what they say. Yeah, go Euros date,
Official communication.
Euros date, any. Euro no start on maybe 14 July. On start 14 June. 1 month pepe. 1 month pepe. Germany and Scotland. Ade China, Hungary and Switzerland, Spain and Croatia. Croatia got to call so nyina so no mo bobi ho. Omo boy Euros. Italy boy Euros. Omni Albania. France boy Euros. Switzerland boy Euros. Germany and a hostie.
14 July, boss, and that's
Spain as well.
Semi-final games in any honor.
And they say, I see who did instead of being able to draw on. Maybe you'll be any.
Yeah.
So what I say, Umbedri as be on Munina, auntie. Yeah, we heard we did tonight, sure. For 5 minutes, no, never mind.
All right, Inti boss. Midway Beshas, breaking news about ya we made a Kingsley technician. I say, Mewahana, who tried it to Mumamia. Breaking news and say Kylian Mbappe Lotin when you communicate officially the ama timani dinde Paris Saint-Germain season and dia on to aso emfa ema omo nan komo twetwe ni gusu ekoso esenka ye player no extending the contract okay
no ayi brighter din craminim so he not was say Paris to Hamburg by bus 14 hours. So we say 24 hours, no, say 14 hours. enti ade no emu nye titia by train bus sa
okay
ti abrochi for no omna onza maka this economy no no omna running wa ha omna nim wo so you see that against people which are and one negative people always negative afrani okay
because we dey say twetwe ade unkomo a enye negativity be anything
but
Kylian Mbappe na PSG sombe extending the contract na season and dia wato so dia momo aka chomo ese season and dia oni aye PSG boboku no awie no Kylian Mbappe latest awie ya eba a freak player no ne camp anti PSG epese omo chese omo kase se onsia kan biem dia na se womo ebeyi na free wage bi on so ebe afford omo opportunity no manya players akukudam foforo no de omo aba PSG ntie se de confirmation enche beba PSG Paris Saint-Germain fio next destination likely say a Real Madrid bobo kono and Paris Saint-Germain player and it did Kylian Mbappe beko na wakosi akanya diamo munti next season PSG womo ene Mbappe woma tonkwanta apai Crystal Palace manager Roy Hodgson empanyimfo apam no ne nyina ne se in the last games awobono enema nkoye ntino as I said onye coach emfamo mu biem Oliver Glasner Austrian and the new head coach for Crystal Palace now Roy Hodgson say Roy Hodgson no enado power to me any team no anye training ni nyina ne say ora ne yeso yare ema ye ne koto hospital oje yare he emu ho a ena empanyimfo announce say womani Oliver Glasner area obey the new head coach Eriama Etimani Jing Crystal Palace and also on Samnon Jose Mourinho any real Ferdinand that twitching come extensively na die di kan kran Mourinho dia tuja as a rumors and then so no unfinished business Manchester United bobo konti obepe so be return no abeto aso no ose no krabia any size and 7 mo one Man United awie oma back eme coach omo owie ye eno adi to just say Obama you know na chese mess be brain ananko so clear mess ni nyina nan so mistake back ye and it say okoto new furniture ediko efimu na say what the players are for by Wabra nanka wase o clear bad players womo Etima United debi omo kosi chaos so modern bono eni suno se ade baako a ha ne papa Man United bobo ko ni ma Mourinho nsamo wari to drop na wie ye tema mo wo dwumade ne so Kylian Mbappe eba se on timi ni PSG nto aso no me ba chowra mo France player of the month of January empanyimfo nominating na unim say player October ni November one on Nigeria scene and nice one January yasaya nominating one with Sam Benyada and Martin Terry Osiakai and Master Rene and be competing for Sir Award na and also at the Eba Hansi Flick and area Eba say there one Penny Zahavi and Abeya Jumantino say Penny Zahavi ebe the new agent for Hansi Flick, former German national team Bayern Munich boss. Ninyana ni so rani GDS so ya trefiache. Also returning over boy Juma. Enti agency no ebe buano amenenya Juma emprempren and asa ni mo animu ya. No abeto so enso ho. Eye Hansi Flick. The fina sie eba ene area. Thomas Tuchel na Bayern Munich chita follow. Bebre GDS was a team no esakino every Sunday morning bo. Our form na Christoph Friend and a sporting director and my buyer on Bobo Kono and what it to just say Thomas Tuchel say a best sakino and I see and sakin in there bre and a beche Ninyani so GDS Bayern Munich say situation on no one more strike go papa nemo mo GDA esa obia edinim there and na ho de eba Enyema besa chance na preja when you by wa brand no Lazio ese Bayern Munich UEFA Champions League ni mo ena Thomas Tuchel France ni bi calling for the sack Christoph Friend ababe defend your rano ese obeto aso etituma na osi we are all in the same boat we are together entino Christoph Friend ni samo di tudwa ena wie ayati bi mamo ewo dwumadie ne so Robert Lewandowski enso akotwetwe nkomo na Lewandowski samlo edoso yebusa Lewandowski say watete esa Hansi Flick ewie medene story ba obe replace Xavi Hernandez Cruz wa bra season here ndia Xavi entwaso enfama Barcelona na eye Robert Lewandowski di to just say Barca's coach Xavi Hansi Flick is a good person. Ne samo kan edify ho ano no. O say Central for the bia no person mo dey asem hye no. Monim say Xavi and a coach until season e bend no. Yentimi ka coach fufuro bia. Ho asem na Hansi Flick there. A good person and someone metumi aka e dey afa ne ho. No until Robert Lewandowski and na one man Central for am boy ready trimu a. Cheso mo question say Hansi Flick be di juma e dey amabasa no. What boss a question no ato baby. Anyway, I demand more ever Jumedian so Tyrone Mings obtaining catch Aston Villa. O'Brien na and the Aston Villa team no one man news up the same crime pa. Nigga said Tyrone Mings. As I said, Jenny fully. And when you are returning a day I'm Aston Villa Bobo Kuno, no Abesia kind a day I'm right after injury. One no it me a picky and Tino. Yeah, Johnson, I had in some nest, meaning, say, Kotoko friendly games that generate a lot of Facebook in his own Tino. Yeah, Mr. Otuo-Acheampong, when I once said,
didn't ya? Quite particular about it, and I say, supporters will be interested.
Yes, and
where their club is going in pre-season near there. And Anuntinama, Padmore, Padmore, Eka. Organizers no. Okay, CEO. Oh, okay. All right, Chief. Yama.
Minia.
Net is say.
Dominic Mpaibo.
Okay. Okay. Over to me. Actually, muka clear because news na picking na and yet very clear. For instance, when Yenim said there will be Euros between 14th June and then 14th July. So time ben my arrangement teacher say you may travel to Europe with Kotoko. And at the end, so we get a clear understanding.
But the other moment that's in Akonya their money. Anyway. Definitely there's going to be Euros after the we are away before I plan anyway. But at the same time, you need to see a code right after the Euros, which is July. Season the band did their May.
Okay.
So, yeah, that's almost start their pre-season. You see, we thought about all this, and I said no, July will be the perfect time for the pre-season. So you're not going in July. We're having the in July.
Oh, okay. So I just am back after the Euros because the Euros will end on the 14th. So
sure. Yeah.
Okay, so that's very well. And the plan is say you'll be traveling to, I'm told, a big time European tour. Italy, France, Switzerland, Germany, and probably Spain. Sanity.
Sure.
And Timanya, some confirmations and from the clubs.
So far, the only confirmation that we had, that's why I told your other guy, your colleague, from Shaka.
Okay.
It's me, Gerard Asamoah. No Gerard Asamoah. Yeah. So this was made possible by Gerard Asamoah. But then the Atlanta and then again, Atlanta, I said, for now, no money, some more Champions League and also more Champions League.
Okay.
And again, on some there's some more relegation and also more relegation.
Okay.
And so I'm at times say, young one could see, yes, in the way.
Okay.
That is when they can give us they've been asking for.
Okay.
And Switzerland also, we are talking to some two teams. It's very positive that we're going to get the invitation. And I think Spain too, we have our correspondent in Spain who is working tirelessly behind the clock to get us.
Oh, all right. So, Padmo, now, Kotokoso end there. Are they ready? Like, Munim Ghana program, no? To the extent that the Kotoko will be fine.
As soon as we had the invitation, because it's Kotokoneya moment, we have to invitation to them, and then they've responded that they are ready to go. So I think they're also prepared to embark on this journey.
All right. So what are you looking at? The team, supporters, media. What exactly to say?
Yeah, it's basically going to be the team, technical staff, and there's some legends for
okay.
And and some supporters now since they know they be at the end I can say we know any Kotokone supporters neko a supporter tika now see bit much to tikita Kotoko obo Europe akonya ne da ho bit nako nti enye se Kotokone so de wako wangasa woti ho na wo carry ho say oh ye ko Germany metina and statement metima to take it akobia akonya ne da ho mo bia supported bia
pardon mo chiremu ha kakra nye okay nye Kotokone se Kotokone etu kwan na as mo come the vroom organize so yes, sure. I may need one or two things from either Kotoko or vroom or both.
What you better or as an individual, even though we as Kotoko supporter. So if you are not a card-bearing member of Kotoko, you might not be able to embark on this trip.
So first of all, you should be a card-bearing member.
You should be a card-bearing member. It's going to be one of the basic requirements. And the other ones will be ticket out the games now. It's the room. I did it my answer. You better ticket time for.
Okay.
Because the basic requirements. But they are Canadian. Any pana individual now about open the big they are not there but any guiding the panel. No, they are open the visa. So when you have visa now, praise the Lord. If you don't get a visa, you don't have it. So who do Germany? You also can read there. So do Germany. Said, Oma and your Kotoko said. This we want to clarify. Yes. Yeah. You will just guide you to get a visa. We don't issue visa. We don't do that. You just guide you. Anyway, now people tell her that ticket. You do that for you as well.
And not just we are here. Pardon, it's not for ordinary supporters, because say odo near man krate ko odo nkrate ko but what you mean? Oh, okay. Hello. It looks like Vroom thinks is they've done justice to what we want to ask, but it's not really clarified. Another time, yeah, better also. Yeah, it was a man trend. Yeah, by which time they might have heard from Genoa and other things. But you all can say, and I think that's the best way to say it. More being cocaine will be so to make a brutal one for manco. What I say? You need to be so I say, as I say, okay, he said, I confirm my Padmo. So better now for Padmo. Say, Kotoko confirmed. Say after Euros, no Kotoko ne Shaka for ball. Was Germany. I say Hamburg for Sudi, so but in young confirm we about almost over. Yeah, Hamburg, papa. So now. Near from a boga. You can say boga. We te Hamburg. Mom call first. On a Ghana for hamburger. And a boga. So hamburger. Hamburg. And Switzerland so muguswa. France swa. Genwa for so news on berry and now money. Say until end of February. Rombe ha. And Atlanta for some beko Europe and omonko. Met my catch Atlanta for say omonko. Give since I am man Dilozi. A buyer no near my Kabako never probably come to my country.
Europe they may not someone convert Champions League in power. The performance they may play in the Europa League.
Or not.
No, but Europe they will play. So actually
there's a Roma be two man.
No, say it's either they play in Champions League or Europa League.
By Roma be two or more, and
they will not bet.
Okay, and you know, Spain so more a arrangement.
A community based on a Ghanaian based.
Ghana for
Dada. Yes.
So be taught ticket.
Yes, you buy the ticket.
Now wow don't crata. I call Germany for
Yes. So
now card from say
the card.
Also first we card. Also come the fabu sense so crack can untua unkan.
I think that the card fabu
card access bank there.
Yes. So you need a card.
Hey.
To end the card.
Card member.
Mo na muni access bank ka muntua ska na munfie no. Si ase on say abrocha ba ho ya atro. Eti vroom for na padmo echeche mu no. But I like it. They have been quite smart. And yeah, kotokone so do kwa abrochire. Wa to ticket.
Match day ticket.
Now wa match day ticket. HSA ebia 22nd July.
Yes.
Kotokone shaka. Ultimi ko hebi. Na ode no akojema embassy for. No afa bank statement, wa fa onkrata ne ade HSM ye kotokoni. Na kwa ebe hwe adwuma wo ye. Sa na abrofo no mo ye no. Ni ahwese okwa obeba. Ti susufo ani to abrochire we so. We na osika sem ne bank statement ya.
A trip enya for the ordinary.
Enya for the ordinary. But to be manage akobi.
And say the ordinary can go to the so bet ma kwa na la sulola.
Na ko ya reflect your bank statement o. Oh. And I German force ma ka sala asam ka tade hi on pa ba ko e birth set. Tu ni bi asati pe bi we so ko Germany. Okay, so but enu anu na fe yesin ne dwumadi bi akoso. Ayi sa dwumadi no. Ko bi ko hia ye. Counter demonstrators ana. Ye bona do beko. Oh, okay. Ekushia mu no. Nechese. Ya ba demonstration. Course onra. Na kushia mu so kan wasem na me nya what really happened. Me ntie free my good friends Elvis. Hearts of Folk NCC chairman. On the Elvis Herman. Elvis. Chief net saying
Legend Yamiadomo also.
A year pa. Oh, the way they say Kanya House of Folk as them. Then I don't go Jimmy.
The pato dear potty.
Oh, you might dear Nemukodi, yeah. Now tea table, high table. Me was all boho. Na nzo de ka house ne office sem na aye na we so de here group be no.
Oh, Legend mama nchia we for na me nchia obi a otie mu na area. I'm part of the organizers of any program no.
Oh, okay.
So first of all I want to clear any idea or notion I was say I'm not part of the organizers.
Na o team pen for ntenza.
Say Ghana football ni Black Stars asem na aba. And na ye nyina ye kedi.
Okay.
And ma ye nyina mo bisu aye demonstration e bisu kan mo di obi a kan de bema e be yi ama Black Stars ni Ghana football as a whole. Beside that of folk no, any my position as an NCC chairman, I am also a Ghanaian citizen.
Okay.
And I believe it's when it comes to matters about Black Stars, football and sports as a whole, me play a very important role since I'm in the sports. You know, me was sports.
Matthias.
So I went there in my personal capacity to also talk about what I think, and I take responsibility. Say, me person, and I made the call. Say, me so me feel say we can all do together, no, to help Ghana football and also to promote Ghana football and get also our Black Stars at the top, which is our flagship product. So obviously this was why I went, but I wasn't part of the organizers.
Okay, so before we move on to the nitty gritty, what really happened there? Mami Musa question, and it's quite a personal one. Say,
okay,
as a leader of all the House of Folk supporters in this country, I'm sure opinions will be divided about the demonstrations yesterday. Hearts of Folk supporters will be best supported. It be so supported. You don't think it wasn't proper for you to take side, to belong to a fashion? Because I quite some of a demonstration anyone more feel said the demonstration was not necessary. So as a leader of this big group, couldn't you have taken a backstage?
Legend, in some people's opinion, that is what they might think. And I share their opinion and I respect it in all honesty. But you see, we are different people and we must respect, for instance, say media for Betina Radio, so now they are critiquing or digesting some of the things we do. We cannot say they don't have the right to say it. Exactly. So, Obia, one at the end, the beauty of our democracy, our sports, and this country is we are tolerant enough. Let me give you an example. Before the demonstration, the organizers went to Yebapa Togbe Afede, and they came up with a release. It said Togbe supports their demonstration. Okay. Before that, another board member, Alaja Kambi, also Atro Bibi, also is on the same board. Atro Bibi say, I think Musho also say he feels the demonstration is not important. Have you seen the beauty? These are two people on the same board of Hearts of Folk. One is supporting, one says he doesn't see the relevance of it. I feel say it's about the Black Stars. The Akofa same win in Abano about the Black Stars. Memeko Jina Ono, I didn't insult anybody. Whoever takes offense to what I say, I respect your opinion. But I believe, say, I am a Ghanaian. I said, say, the issue about the Black Stars, any Ghana football, it looks like we are all putting the blame on Ket. But we should take responsibilities. And I mean me, myself. So if you listen to me, I mean, see, we should blame ourselves. Because every baby, and Ababedru baby, I ne Yababedru. And yes, your Black Stars, I say, and as a Ghana football, I say, we have looked on for the wrong things to be done, and the Ababedu baby Abedru. So we need a united front to solve the problem. But it's different from how others will see it, like you say. Obibefi say, well, then I mean remaining neutral. Obibefi said, these are things that legend. I understand and I respect everybody's opinion. Okay.
So what happened there? Now, what did you really now what TV and Elvis? What really motivated you to be part of it? Even though you insist on organizers, but you are the high table, so I want to assume that so what was the point?
If you remember, I was the last person to speak. The reason was I was the last person to get there. Okay. So it wasn't as if I was planned to go. But I realized, many time kakra, so I dashed down to also go and also say the Ehami because maybe to me called demonstration. Okay. So this is also an opportunity. I miss meet media can the Ehami. And if people will focus on what I really said, I even called for unity. I was the last speaker, and I think the MC even said, say, the NCC chairman is calling for a united front to solve the problem of Ghana football. But others would chastise me because I am associated with Hearts of Folk. So they feel I don't have a personal opinion because Hearts of Folk supporters are not happy.
Especially when your executive chairman endorses what they were doing.
But the executive chairman said you with the legend does that mean say the executive chairman then it means I'm not a man on my own.
No, that's usually in theories of good dynamics, that is the position of your club.
Okay, we didn't see it that way because under normal circumstances, if that is the position of the club, it should be communicated to all of us.
But it was communicated through images, pictures that the executive chairman was with the demonstrators. Anyway,
I don't see it like that.
So what were your words?
Oh, I said the same. It looks as if we have lost. We've played badly at the African Cup, and it is the usual thing. Black Stars Kobia na Sekoji Goa. Yeba
maybe we blame Kurt, we blame somebody, we blame players, we blame everybody, we blame media. At the end of the day, say, backstage. Then we go again to a competition, then we come back. It started from Kwesi Nyantechi's time, and it's been like that. So I was of the view, say, it is not time for us to blame Kurt alone, but all of us should take responsibility for the current performance of the Black Stars. I said it. So I think, I don't know how people are interpreting what I said, though, unless they be a legend who will catch me. But for me, I believe what I said, and okay, I also made an example.
Because, Chairman, they think that this was a counter demonstration. And usually, when Ghanaians feel that our Black Stars, or some Ghanaians, our Black Stars are not doing well, and therefore, or more demonstrating, over placards now. It spoke about government, it spoke about the FA, the National Sports Authority. Why should some people meet as, say, or more counter demonstration, ostensibly to go and prove that Kurt is not the problem? So what I say? Anything about and for probably interpret or misinterpret whatever you said.
No problem, legend. Like I keep saying, I respect everybody's view. Okay. I believe, say, me matured enough
to take your own decision.
Exactly. I thought to say at this moment, and I still believe, say, the blame should not go to Kurt alone.
Okay.
But no, it is not in doubt.
And the blame was not on Kurt alone.
Oh, yeah. So that is also a factual way. So I was only making my point to say we shouldn't blame him alone.
But nobody,
because those speakers in the Dawson.
Many also be blame alone. And given what we saw and heard yesterday, I don't think he was blamed alone.
Legend, they met me. I can say, who say speakers in the Dawson. And me buy, I think some maybe said like we can you could see say some of them have already focused on other things. Come on, maybe that's now or not. Okay. So I remember one person even commended the demonstrators. Say on placard say show say government should support the FA. So some of the speakers, in their initial remarks, I recommend the demonstrators for some of the positives and both the negatives. The demonstrators didn't go one way. Okay. They were, you could see everything was good, and okay. I even commended it and said, "Say me a demonstration, my leader be that." Okay. So those who did the demonstration, nobody should attack them. I said that I have led a demonstration before, and okay. for that matter, the demonstrators should not be blamed. And it is also a sign of awakening us. Okay. To do the right thing. I even said it. So you could see, say, a portion of my speech is what worries people, but not the generality of what I said.
Because you are a leader, no? And people
exactly.
Take and then. But my
exactly.
The last time me busa whether you are aware of Arts of Folk demonstration, no? And some na on te one way. Meaning say what te hon bibi say ya. And say what te hon bibi. What would you tell the House of Folk guys who would demonstrate or who want to demonstrate?
Okay.
Given your position on this demonstration.
Okay, legend, they makes me a Kenyan and he say, after the last time I only make a say,
Yes.
And I make a say, yes, indeed, but not formally,
Okay.
The NCC met together with the regional chairman. Mm-hmm. We had online meeting.
Okay.
And one thing people don't know about your structures, and they say, I am not an executive NCC chairman, just like the Kotoko one. I am opposite the Kotoko.
Okay.
So even when issues of demonstrations nearby, there was so much pressure on me, say the NCC should issue a statement to disassociate itself from it if we are not part of it.
Okay.
But I don't have that powers alone. So now I needed to meet with the council or the region and the NCC. Mm-hmm. In the meeting, it was decided, say, we should form a committee to go and meet the demonstrators, because whether we like it or not, they are our supporters.
Yes.
And whatever grievances they have, say, we should show leadership.
Okay.
So we formed a 3-man committee led by Nene Tete, who is an NCC patron and a paramount chief. I think Pram or somewhere there. Then plus Kendall Mezzo, Ami Kendall, who is also an NCC patron, and then the deputy secretary of the NCC as members of the committee. So the report that came yesterday from the committee was that they've met with the demonstrators.
Okay.
And after listening to the demonstrators, Amani Omudibebo NCC and say demonstrators and see the main purpose for the demonstration is about the AGM. I think they've already echoed that already.
Okay.
It's about the AGM and that they are stakeholders who wants the board chairman to call for the AGM as promised last year.
Okay.
So we are, even this morning I called the leader of the committee again. Say because I was sure me say and so that's any omushia. Into I'm afraid the leader this morning say only omushia me feedback so that I can inform the region and my NCC people because the demonstration is just Monday. Okay, so what is the procedure? What are they going? Where are they going? Do they want us involved or they want to do their own thing? And only information as I speak to you now.
So you have not taken a position as NCC on the demonstration?
No. We've not taken a position. All we did was that we set up a committee to go and meet with the demonstrators. The leaders.
Now I'm saying that demonstration at least then NCC should have a position by now, whether you support it or not. Because today is Thursday.
Yeah, definitely. But as to, let me say this also.
Okay.
In our last meeting, some of the NCC people and some of the RCC people plainly came out and said they are part of it.
Okay.
They are going to join them.
Okay.
As soon as some of your members come boldly and say they are part of the demonstration, you can't issue any statement out. This is not something I can put out, but that's the truth.
Okay.
So we wanted to work behind the scenes and make sure, so whatever it is, at least there is peace. At least things are done in a way. And I think that the demonstrators, the leaders have also comported themselves well. So far, me monitor interviews in a manner. So my power to say, in your way, we will get the final briefing.
Okay. And
then if the NCC must take an official position, it's not me, it is the whole NCC.
Matthias said, I only, in quote, diverted to this point because clearly the Oka or Onache said you are not somebody who will support demonstrations of this nature at this time. Entinanami Busa, your position on the Heart of Oak demonstration, which is quite closer to the course war. And I expect say Monday after the demonstration, you come out on Tuesday and tell that Togbe is not the problem alone. Like Kurt is not the problem alone. And
you see, legend, legend,
Chairman. Just answer the final one and let's end it.
Legend, we have to differentiate between Ghana football and Heart of Oak.
Okay.
Yes, that's all I can say. When we are talking about Ghana football, it's different from Heart of Oak.
Okay.
Yes, we must be very honest. So people should not expect to say the way I will speak about Ghana football, I will speak same way about Heart of Oak.
But I think you have much more responsibility to Heart of Oak saying Ghana football, Anna.
Yes, I do. So the way I will handle Heart of Oak issues would never be the same I will handle. And at every time, it depends on the situation. Okay. That is how I can handle issues. It's not like I did a year or 2 years ago, makes me and no, it also depends on the position and what you think. Okay. Now, also, I advise you on what to do. Yeah.
Mama, no, I say Elvis Herman.
Legend, Miss Medas.
Herman, thank you very much. Okay. Eddie, Ora Elvis Herman. Alaja Kito. Kekanema no bom ni enkwe kotoko trip. Elvis. And matters are rising.
Yeah, clearly, some service is someone that I like.
That's
No.
a bit
There
disappointed.
is time anyway. Kwakuba could deal with as a kid. Obe deal with you know he's my good friend.
No, but I said,
Mami J, Elvis, you like Elvis?
my position about
Elvis
leadership,
stewardship, yeah.
But for the first time, I'm a bit disappointed, Kakra. One, you see, Monday I don't go to demonstration. Now, if Elvis has confirmed, say some of the NCC members have boldly told him, say they are parter.
But your minor disclaimer be Zaki to mama so a shining, but your mum fan to so a light in a daho. And yes, oh, the why we will be a casabia and but your mamma hate you in a canyon and dana pumpum. Yes, son and a pumpum. But you hate you.
It's
na mo fan to obi aso na say so adanka ehu
say jam baby a light anyway. Say light no that only under the light so o dey na nyesa. Ba o say ntim say na me say go. O say dey see shine no. O say be light na me so. Say dey see shine no.
You see, so clear say the NCC are in support of the demonstration. So
You can conclude.
yes, because you are telling us that your members have boldly told you, say,
some of the members, yeah.
It means that they are in support of it.
Yeah.
And so far, LCC penny bia bi okroma say bia no. Okay, bia na or support demonstration.
Except the meeting. You see, when you meet as a group like this, you go there and take a position on an impending demonstration. Timupia free meeting, Arsenal. What was your position? But the okay said as a key to us, all members in the support.
So that is a position.
So somebody was sent to go and engage them. The background ko buy them say resources here be idea.
Yeah, because now
me the na person me clarify and say since obi here in demonstration ra the che wako kasa asem say Kurt
it's not a problem.
it's not a problem. Meanwhile, they never said Kurt was a problem.
Because
Enti we su togwe ye wie buna adwada no mu wie abena da no. Ya hwe wanim service baba ka che say togwe is not the problem.
so
Did he say security is not a problem?
Yeah, that is it.
Only the problem.
Or say na bro for the car the crow.
But we only.
Then why so be at say Kurt is the only problem?
No.
No, I'm saying that why do you answer a question that is non-existent? So I'm bear no matter at the end so say Kurt is the only problem. And now work as a Kurt is not the only problem.
Okay.
So what I say, Obi Ango ka say Kurt is the only. If I mean who placards, me and Sakra na kasa about Kurt.
yes.
I didn't see it.
You didn't
Now who said present Kurt? No.
They
They were talking about a buying rule, Black Stars, the GFE. Oh, Omusko said the GFE is not the problem. Omusko Kurt is not the only problem. So Oma said a question, no answer. Omwana said a question, no answer.
Does that mean not Kurt be behind the?
No, I mean to mean conclude. They are adults, and your mom here demonstrations. So who is behind them?
Some of the man clear, like you are saying. Man clear. I was talking about the FA.
now you see AGM almost say me say ebebo say mbo. Now the board has confirmed say the AGM will come on in March. And the AGM no mpona omuye you know it is in March. Now I'm so just a day after Ghanaians have demonstrated say the things say a lot of things cost in our football enya papa. You understand? Or more enya papa and you know the things say we should things should change. The demonstration was led by journalists, seasonal journalists, the things Then the following day, some journalists also organized a presser. On my first supporters say, Mumbra, in an encounter, the football is safe. Football is safe. Football is in the safe hands. That is our team. Football is in the safe hands. It's clearly you could see that. So you could clearly say opposite of what happened yesterday. They wanted to create an aware, send a message say football is in a safe hand. And almost going on there. Now I'm so let me come back to the leaders, you know. So what should they organize here now? Gatusu, the organization Gatusu, or original FM, where Randy Abbey is GFS member. Kojo Asante.
Oh.
Another.
The boys are there now. The Gatusu has a mind of his own.
Yes.
So uko link anyway. No more mu ye. Omo no so so baby obi so.
So far they have not seen any of them link
your analysis
in a direct link. So
why even go just Asante no?
Unu go Asante.
Debut.
Oh no if not boy do share captain.
Oh miami kojo ayi kotoko.
Kotoko
ayi akoma dance
Onu Kobi. So who faces no?
I don't mind day.
No, so you see the direction that free bar. Now you see my biggest problem. Masola Sabre. Today, he only any moral right. If I see Masola Sabre talking about demonstration against to be, I'll call him say Masola Sabre doesn't have the moral right to go and demonstrate against to go for that. Because the Togomoya no. Masola Sabre say any papa no. The same thing Ghanaians led by journalists say they say as the just a small portion of the Ghana football. But the larger problem no Ghana say enya no. Wo Asabre say ye. Ti asam ye. Asabre wo say ye. Now when
many pen to I so that no. Say guy say white no chapter own you know.
You find say.
Oh, do I Aziz deputy? Okay.
So the Abidjan for Nana. I'm Abidjan, and there's almost very defended. And see clearly, me on Monday, Alata can be. Don't take them serious again. Don't take them serious. Honorable
Sabri will be to be cut. There is hope for the Blasters. Sabri.
Honorable. Sir, on Monday
there is hope for the Blasters.
Don't take them serious.
Because
they don't deserve to be taken serious.
Anti-demonstrators.
Yeah, because you see, I hate double standard. In one breath, the other took in another breath, Ghanaians, you say way and you yare. You use a day and yet, and see a bang, and way, you ain't come on in ye. Oh, they also ye, because you are benefiting from them, ye.
Now, mom called demonstrations, some does the jail. When I am there, no abontain, I'm going to them. Second, some say a press conference yesterday, demonstration for.
Oh, no, GJ. Osane, I know, Osane, I know who call you. Eti. Who are the leaders now? I understand why many people say, Monday demonstration no, for their selfish interest.
I'm saying I'm for someone too.
No, for their selfish interest. Clearly, and yet for the benefit of House of Folk. They have shown say they are doing this that on Monday demonstration no for their parochial interest, not for the benefit of House of Folk. Now look at Sometymer Otuo-Acheampong.
Oh, can't a man go phone and good?
No,
House of phone good.
Because the leaders of the demonstration have shown say, Omono and the Mechire, and I'm here to Mope. It is a way I supporter today. Choose Togbe.
Let me say, I can be serves a living God. But is it coincidental? Say, Omomuzombe has demonstration in Irano. They were here
supporting this one. Against
the men, you know. Why? And that's
what do I want to say? Now, how's the folk yesterday?
Now, me who counter demonstration though? Say demonstration go for me see a demonstrating against group me. I dare to be say he's not to be blamed.
And then as a folk officially, I did coach MD. I be BR folk announce.
At least they are solving the problems.
NCC have not released anything or written any tweet BR
to welcome
the coach and the but I'm to watch them go counter demonstration. And I'm Elvis Kono no. A problem. I don't know if it's any problem no. Yeah, you are matured enough to take your own decision. But as an NCC chairman, you are able to organize and as a form of committee to talk to demonstrators. But that same NCC, up to today, have not welcomed their new coach. Have not welcomed their MD.
No, I can't have for your emphasis.
No, I'm
for now. No profile as either journalist as on say Nana Kese one hour counter for ya. What is our number? I okay, yeah.
Go for the Ghana AI comedy channel.
Yeah, I agree with them. I agree with them.
No, it's serious. The
Mamin Kasem Chow. The entire Emrebia Chena me wo outside baby na me Professor Bidin Komo. And I watch me why it is important to create jobs in an economy. Share so unya juma na say bibi no botoma. And from maybe about the too. Oh, but it's serious. Oh no. So Mama Chow. Now oche the need to create jobs and all can say or might be taxes near the no.
Yeah.
It's also can UK for us.
Yeah.
So football the entire buy show more encouraging them is that in the United Kingdom some job boys will be £200,000.
Yeah.
At least 80 to 90 goes into taxes. Today be a buying percent or more jumaye. Now what kakra
Yeah.
Afi so bi o nya adwuma sika ni botom bia no mesemeka na manfo manimu aya na adwuma akakra
Yeah.
obi o sese bia no manam se onso hia ha adwuno
Yeah, said me ma.
enti onso hwe bia nim se dem no hwe dem that it say oh hia is moving come here oh
but to be honest with you
come here oh
To what I say
come here oh
come here and the family do actually
what the radio say come here why
but to when hired so tia no do safu interview
yeah
now person would describe when they look like hired.
We are well organized. We are well organized crowd.
We are hired. Hired approval for.
Let me ask the House of Folk NCC chairman.
They tricked him.
No, he's a gentleman that I like so much. Then he shouldn't have been associated with these people.
On Monday, and Harry can say, what another group are Mati? Why I would disagree with. Your point is for me, but trick the minjin too because Harry be catcher Dwada say, Omati Kobi or more Bob, almost say, where mu yo mu demoni we are almost about the commodity. That was on Monday. And at the money bar so and ra. And no Makwa and about Elvis D.
I don't even know that.
All the mama cast
the first time I saw this thing was every street.
I also not promote you.
Yeah, the first I saw it was.
And the mama cast on no crying inside you clean. And I'm going to say,
and as a clean there, Obi or we had the any.
They can't saw the on perform you. And then never call into a name.
Also on the last speaker. And so what?
To a name. And so to share before one go for.
Me the mess buying. Gama buying say. Omo bi adwumanye. Hwe. Onye nya ni pa say o. Amafo kwa adwuma. The Masma make come.
It's our share the Moya counter press conference. If we pick individuals, one Rebecca say, yeah, call personal, so we won't do that. But Koja Sante, Kennedy Boachi answer, you see the Nations FC relation. Yeah, Kennedy War. Two Nations FC Kakra.
Oh, Sam.
Yeah, of course. That's
a trend.
Now, Koja Sante, or no,
extremely close to Dr. Kwame.
Yeah, Dr. Kwame had for power.
I mean, him say, or nations, no, involved.
Nations.
I mean, why? I don't know why nations been better. Some cause individuals.
Nations at this moment.
Okay.
Are more closer to the system.
Okay.
Than other clubs.
Okay, Matthias.
But still, they have their
no, they have their Kennedy's.
Yes, Kennedy at a point, communication director for Kotoko, onim the Oka, onim the Oya.
Oh, when it's over.
Inti, Yamfan say, onim the Obokoya. But Mr. Tuo say, oh, Shem Komoni ya. Ama
Why did you draw in the nation's example?
No, I'm just giving the background of the people. Also, Zakito Ball, the Randiabe link.
Okay.
Or associating
with Gattuso.
Yes, with Gattuso, with Kanija. But at the end of the day, we still cannot question their integrity. Omo nyansanyo nimdie of their own. Our bit may decide say yes, you share DNA. Yeah, you who say we are saying nipen nyina adwin timi nya pen. But at the end of the day, no, what kire wa adwin wi a near they are too simple. So nya say wa adwin kire no. Papa na say bone. At this moment, say oya press conference now catch kire say Ghana football agent a year. Won share dan nya no kwarefo. Enne ya. Ena FIFA ranking aba.
Once there's hope for Black Stars, so one guy say you. Okay. So hope there. Hope. Dachi Kabia.
Okay.
The football is in safe hands. That is the football is in safe hands.
So too. Ghana is now out of.
But what happened at Tamale? You can say that.
Okay.
When there was a 90% endorsement for incumbency. So much I can say football is in safe hands.
Yeah. To where the humano. And now whom I'm penny for no.
You see proper sequence. Proper but I mean who any pregnant woman there? But so, I've seen old women there.
Yeah. So to Ghana is now out of the top
and
10.
Grey beards.
And say near diagram any seed in baby and Ghana will not be seeded.
Oh yeah.
They say baby ababe duru no.
Mali for no be seed Mali for near there.
Say CIA team come on. The last 3 major competitions I call Blasters no mo say is in safe hands be okay. Yeah. Emma at the point on my friend Comoros. Na any abrese third place ye be show mo. Ni aba be di third no ye ntimi. Fast forward, ye aba be share Mozambique. Ani against ye be show mo di third ye ntimi. And we show Blasters now they obe mu nche over 2010 and now they started be mu. Now we show Blasters no from 2010. What do you mean kwechiri? And what di echira aba be dru say Comoros any Mozambique ye ntimi show mo and qualify from the group stage of AFCON. Now what can say bibia ye bokwa you are not helping the leaders. The more we are here and now me catch you say first one a blessing in disguise for the football people because they had genuine problems football for no one embo mo dwumadi enko yi a demo no omo no Tuesday no omo bobo because national team coaches ye twa mo kai a ebebo ma dwumadi akoye the preparation of the lower national teams ye koye say bi aket mo makonya ball bi a mo be cheche na aban be yi taxes free so say companies omo be sponsor football related issues aban be tete taxes kakre from mama tax incentives bi a it will encourage more firms to patronize football and support it from the business angle. And so be a demo no can you say waka football for ne how kakra. But I know the no mbe ye no. Omo yen man penifo no wan ye himo. Sesi anu kobo din now their attention is to defend Ket. We have no evidence to say a Ket na the omo call. But as some omo kan obia obe attack you omo bia be tua ye Ket ho in the process. Obia be cassette omo act faswa cassette ya Ket. And that is wrong. Sometimes ebi mu defending the pebi mu a omo be wie no mo di nipa na sa akoto asemu ama nipa na asem no cry a ball. Because clearly when you look at this, it's like an agenda to take Keto Kreku out of the issues. Meaning say Ketinanka so tenasia ni game changer tag no, creating wealth and igniting passion no. This is not how he wanted. Ebia wenye baby right, but there are others on one kasana kume monya ebeko ye than what is happening. For instance, the performance of the Blasters. For instance, the league now the branding of the league, sponsorship of the league no. And then we be all share Keta. Obe catch so nyaye ensesa. Keta be kumasi be catch so opeso je AFCON. That is his hope. No be an wish ye peso je AFCON. No film group stage I show say anybody. Nenje.
No, but honestly, what I've seen and what I'm hearing and what I'm a bit disappointed in Monday's demonstration.
Yes. Omama, the value of Monday demo apart
from Monday.
There will be raising issues. Say, we have voice anonymity. I will say, when people say Togbe, although Tany I can be a Muslim called demonstrate here, tell me, are they the head?
No.
So assuming Kurt is not the problem, said the omokana omo ka ho na mo so mu ko you obi afiri obi nya problem no mo no to gbe e de to gbe na mo so demonstrate tia no meboa ayeni people he has employed or those who work with him so also ka say ayi to gbe nya problem now go demonstration tia the
right of demo no honestly speaking nke better say you stay away from some of these things o say on nyoma bi wo ha
cause we dey say yeah amanfo afọ so mzemo nkwa ne ntem
unya ya obeteti
cause yom demo ni we
unya ya obeteti na mom so we don hold bedimu pe at this point Mr. to obi a person o ye debo e cause changes because what some more can you say how to folk na munim no enya sa ha asini nie obi so say Ghana football na no nim no enya sa Ghana football ni it looks like obi ye demo but demo pre no esse kakra obi say Ghana ni nim no na
la kwezi say
Africa kwaya de
I say how I respected them is pa hey say akakakra na la kwezi when Kotoko was winning the league could just criticize his own team and mind 24 hours but when Ghana can go beyond the group stage of AFCON he's clapping and cheering that football is in safe hands hey I won't add that was a penny jump penny but those are not good words was here Captain Brother
no okay no in the league
Captain
Kazai sema ko Asante kan ko masi ko Asante ono team no otimi ya se team no otimi ka se
but say all right to and say we all
right now na dey be all right to
everybody has a right
right thinking person for that
everybody has a right
o me correct I to ni ati kroma na ko kan
obi on right
right no obi all right but obi all right o be draw but kwa bro so anu hwe pani
oh yeah the say bibi nko yi
first of all say me opportunity me catch chairman Elvis say next time
born again
on tenasina on
one guy say message or minim the type of message but born again my main tongue can say
yeah on tenasina
ambrochiri
on tenasina on
born report
the type of invitation be a ye de be ma no ene niam a omokoye na on share where he stands he's a big man I respect him so much
from me
can ye nyene Obi Akrufi
also was sending me message through born again
and Obi Akrufi
Obi ni me number
Obi na kan agent
they say we a program near pray oni me number ntina o dey far born again or no
okay yo but you na be catch na
any number
so to
ma on pass am krom na me van tuja
so me say I feel me because I feel pain say
and go for so any aje we say sia is very happy
for say
the demonstration I had to do
oh but so much say me catch him say after has make his appointment no and I because almost stands now something almost demonstrated to me and I said it here because I didn't open I didn't any one now has supporters I can't want him to bring
Abranti be well see if you go move be and as say defend as be
you see the point so you provided some information that mama so well again that was when Ubusa the last guy in the castle PR of the demonstrators or cancer Nana was I don't know AGM or Satya no all line up AGM to maybe Chairman Elvis and if he said so-called last so-called face you shouldn't have gone there at all
yeah
he's
Elvis or no you see if you're a leader the interim say asofo ahemfo more money politics and you say they cannot go and vote within your congregation e bi wa ha na bi wa and you say who you animu what are you telling the others so you are a chapter chairman
that's it
now obviously you have to full form support demonstration almost
against
so you don't take sides but I'll see to go take his side odote I can be take his side in terms of it my take his side he has forgot you are a supporter chairman on what the dom una a dom do achi they voted for you and you know also didn't finish you keep your views to yourself. But he doesn't see anything wrong with it. So no,
I was all try to justify. Say, next one now he was talking about unity. But I'm for share what's my.
There be unity business. One.
Yes, I'm for share what's my kind.
But I told unity. Okay, unity. Who are one.
I think he's looking at shared responsibilities.
What the point is these are people who are expressing their views. Say, and they may be because of citizens. So it's not like saying go for me no kuna me So allow those who are sharing their views. You don't subscribe to their views or you do. Allow them to go.
And if in your opportunity to be an say bench chairman, catch chairman say next time such because go for no call no clearly utum say idea some omo call you be their support to every president. Abrams of demonstrators no idea omo here it's not going to attack him. Almost omo kan they are talking about I'll
clear myself. But since they're private and I'll send my answer to private.
So too bad. And the people there, Mr. Two, said about them the better. I think say come on yanke.
Okay.
Omanye don't quay nanke because you know what non compensation achieve.
Okay.
And no omo I say we keep this word. Come me name the don't person much pa. Because demonstrations don't about Yahunia Mama de Koye. So where lies now FA president and this and that So so I think that let's not take them serious honestly.
Okay.
So this press conference is somehow bogus and let's concentrate on the area. So Bohobio everybody on Friday.
Okay.
And that is the yes, Bohobio.
Friday it's in a week.
Friday and I hear say some presentation man share and the regional minister.
Hey.
Of course.
I'm not going to share.
Yes, man share.
We organize.
Also my culture me organize but me support.
Oh, okay.
Me be that for the first time. Me dimbi.
Because don't want time men on me. The mu ye program be come ni oben ngo.
I'm certified that on Friday ne kwa na e be no say be hwe ni ape we a you know be kasa the program no was omo nko bi no e be wa ha no na ye say ho no tie be no ha na from there.
Now omo titi. Omo na omo omo go find them on ba o program so o sa no be here.
That's over January that you are
ana omo ye demo na live on radio ni ade wa kra. This is some near.
I can't say morning sports in near Accra apart from.
But almost the narratives no.
Mid morning in I know here.
You must send the narratives no Kumasi. I know who say and then I meet you baby. Yeah, because about Kumasi we used to where to discuss Kumasi I say Kumasi is football home and that stuff and things say Kumasi the no.
Let's just Adia group we be besa be pe baby or not all baby. Abe any on baby.
So omo group so
on baby.
Omo branch
Abbas mo.
Omo branch wa.
Say Abbas. Obi Musa said now what will happen to Abbas? They say
I'm disappointed.
Obi mami answer a question because of how you on say Obi Agrofi say kotoko tie bi no so omo brain me be.
Okay.
I didn't wait live on TV on radio. And I did say one for Samatex. Okay. Unim say for Nations also brought me a just in a cap. Cap no me share. But I didn't wait on live here. Just na emusa kakra. Kotoko THB no ne emusa.
My whole size need.
Samatex ena me size kama. That's why I was able to wear.
I
mean, was that size pepe into obey. I made this share here. Tis a kotoko de uba me fear me rene share.
Okay, on my TV so nanka.
Man, a nations there so me ba penny no. Okay. On neshe. On neshe.
And they say a cameraman
and me be a TV session any. Nano gram can say na just see the ya won work akra so. And I'm so nations. And I'm so many size. It's all being The entire man of us. I go for the mission. Silent. Yeah, final.
Many and
now it's after the same sports.
Who's sports minister no? Man who need I was disappointed.
Now which of you will come on for Otuo-Acheampong?
No, yes, we can talk about general.
Hey, no.
I don't
last minute that you are.
But since when 1 year as a 10 months be last minute.
Then go for the camera.
So we put mine for 10 months. Every last minute.
Including
10 months of governance. You call that last minute.
Check it out, Dada.
What check it out way? There's no Ghana president.
Now share ministry back one. Penny no da one under perform me and say man penny. A unit to kunya no pub for besua. Kese reshuffleness. We finance na. No one can party forecast on Yardian, a toncha, Nanke sports ministry. But I was surprised and mid-year I was disappointed. So sports minister no, yeah man about to us akwa.
Yes, say ono ni one because I go church in parliament. Say ono na akọ baby aba. And what church in Simu. They say onu work in the parliament in the no more because one because I go church.
Oh, send
also church in Simu.
You be and instantly nipa no ba convert. Until wom say but clearly the restructuring of our football and our sports, this particular minister cannot lead the project.
Fawaz say, the minister is going nowhere. Even Kate, you are in support of him. But what can say you are in support of anybody?
Demonstration.
No,
say football for no.
Okay, so I'm for some update from Pobima or any information.
That's how I know I don't bring update from Pobima.
But PFAG force they've written 2 letters to Asante Kotoko.
Yeah, the last one being 7th of February.
The last one being 7th.
February, yeah.
7th is how many days? 15th. So 7 is 8 days ago. Tinano Rebecca said fresh one a banana na make us and I was an America.
I think
say 7th days
that was the near can last
week last. So recently
after that
there hasn't been any new letter to Asante Kotoko.
They gave Kotoko 5 days to respond, and 5 days no end. And then they see.
5 days there, 8 there.
The 7th letter. They gave.
I have 5 working days.
Minus weekends.
5 working. Okay.
Don't say Kotoko I respond. I feel now I'm out with what somebody.
So it means that the America say draft be ho, but opinions are divided on the draft in Tiama Kotoko no. Captain Sanity.
So roughly by Ochana Debia, they will take a decision and present it to Kotoko.
And to them, Kotoko was not responding to them once. So let's twice. First letter no, and I said, well, Kotoko respond the by my second about on the 7th no. First no, the boy no they like then some come out no. They wrote to Asante Kotoko to find out Kotoko's side of it. And I Kotoko ma almost say the boy is misleading them.
Boy,
Safiu.
Or misleading
or more your friend say PFAG for no. Now Kotoko almost stance. And the second one of the bar said then if that's the case, yeah, and Makotoko 2 player no boy no Safiu no and free the dynamo. Kotoko and also entreaty boy no until some because in a way. And they're no more trying the Kotoko respond to it.
They were saying your response.
Indeed.
According
to them, behind the scenes, they've been talking. They've been talking.
Obing, may I answer a question not privately why could you Obing? Also, would you join the Bohobium demonstration in Kumasi? Where could you Obing? And I'll answer him. I'll answer him later on because one, Minyahu time.
Yeah. Time is key. Yeah.
If the time will fall during the program, we may ask some of us to go. Maybe no so our and I'm sure say Bibo had a man for
you are our legend.
Bafo say there's no way of Mrs. that demonstration. Or say he can't miss that demonstration for all the coffee in Brazil. you ever see who time?
I'm so tired in the sports minister and as a man, a man for draw Ketibem. Near Kaket to Swasama. No,
but Mohammed Awal, you see, also I agree with Obed about the sports minister. So I said, yeah, now on say, there's one thing about democracy now.
I want the football people to rise up. Maybe no football for na command what.
Okay.
And tokwa amanfo kunyi no mo kodi abremo.
Yeah.
Omo kodi abremo. Obi ka say national team collapse no. Ye use the right way from the lower side to the senior side no. Ye we no nipa no team football club. Football for ye sia mo nchen a. Mutimi bo clubs ni na club we na mekra na mo play our ha. Wo ya ade eche we ya mfa no. Amanfo so de say nyoma nko yie. Mombra ni nkambo ma mo cheda ho mo chedam.
Omti fi asem also omo aneka. Enye
etomo Mr. Tuomo ni how kese pa. As
what you do as so bad can I have your contact? I don't know. Percy Ghana Beko say we need all the senior journalists on board. Prince John say I'll join the demonstration next week. Yeah. Them say had any panel. Ever bro.
Monko just slay queens ne.
Aye, but omunye shows happen for beba. Slay queens will come. Any idea no beba.
League, you know, roughly by next week they start. At least if you know, omunfa promo be heading and to form organize brief.
I'm say clubs and also you. And I say that is not their duty. It is for the club. What is true?
As organizers, they have a major part of the play. Because clubs and somebody on the social clubs in Mr. Thomas Shomo Bonnet on one Casane match graphics fly acronym or
okay.
Oh, but the bottom line is
I'll do that.
Except Oh, now banana say F4 now they know say they have things they need to do. But a channel say be sure more. Imagine say and they to Kumasi. Me Dr. Kwame Chi. Nana Penkra kwesi ewa a large cruiser. Let's not even look at their deputies or more so more organize a press conference to talk about the problems of the game. Ni enya bro hafo.
No almost is omko kan o GFL. Ye mekana bon.
Na me ka hwense sign.
Na o ye sure so omo position is a hwense sign.
And entina me say
you are talking about clubs and owners.
Yes.
Or directors who endorse the GFA president for a second term. No, you need 3 months. There was an overwhelming endorsement. Also, I'm a press conference and can say.
I call for change. If let's say the change is focusing on the football side, not the ministry and other ones. You understand why they be a attention ministry because there's a higher power that can easily strike and cause changes for her. But when it comes to football association, power now a bit me a striker cause changes, you know.
Who did a counter what? I raised this issue in the morning and would want to ask again. How on earth would anybody in his right thinking sense give approval for $100,000 to be paid to people whose duty adds nothing significant to our football development, while our facilities cry for help? What a sad commentary. I really cry for Ghana. At Bohobio, we are joining. Oro Sudon call. Right. Okay.
So to football for the summer, sorry.
Okay, so now it is done deal. Mama Intie. And you saying it here. Oyerepa Security and Corporate League.
Okay.
Oyerepa Security and Corporate League. Match fixes na ba bon mami hwe se memfama bon se sie na omfanto so na yenko oni isi elobebo bon fa we to smile quick one answer na yahwe. Okay, whilst I read it from here mon here fixes na be drew.
Okay,
Zakito.
Yes.
Yeah, here onim
at least captain like captain.
Yeah, here onim
capito.
Yeah, here onim.
Yeah, capito.
E mema here omanim ofia ba bora. Currently
captain of the
Zakito. So week 1,
yes,
first match, Ghana Police Service versus Ghana Immigration Service. Is it 7th or 8th? I best start weekend of 7th and 8th. Friday and Saturday in the ball matches. Okay, Ghana Police Service versus Ghana Immigration Service. Ghana Armed Forces versus Ghana Fire Service. MTN versus Ghana Prison Service. Oyepa TV or FM first match is with Ghana Police Service.
Oh yeah. Second match.
Second match. Say Friday and Saturday. So police will play on the Friday and then on Saturday. But Oyepa's first game is on Saturday.
Okay.
In the group games, no, be about 4 matches.
Okay.
You play against 4 opponents. Group A, Group B.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Huh? Oh yeah. Then the top 2 will qualify for the semi-final.
Okay.
First in Group A versus second in Group B.
We are police for. They be able to break. We are branded Gufia.
Now no police.
Or the police first match. Then Total Energies Ghana. And Ghana Customs Division GRA. And MTN. And Goyle Ghana. Okay, Goyle. And no,
Ghana.
Nana go bless Aba.
Hey,
Okay, so week 2, Ghana Police Service versus Ghana Prison Service. Or a pass second match. Hey, with Ghana Immigration Service. Ghana Forces versus Ghana, and on. But
immigration police for the day.
Namrika to a ball.
I have best spell it to
Now you are prison for your part 5 because she
I didn't batch all the say. Or repet him no. Or repet him the best start training next week. And a daily.
Okay, total match in the day.
Yeah, pay training, you know, a lot of them will have problems.
Mr. Otuo,
because we the based on fitness. Mobi ameka is na kane na mshego. And then there ubeba training. Edwada, ubeba branda, ukwada de biebe.
Solo betu
you give considerations.
And week 3 week 3 Ghana Fire Service versus Royal Ghana. No, solo okay. Solo okay. Baba Isai okay. Total Ghana or any total third match.
And I say
and Captain Toboase kakra.
Oh, so say. Toboase who comes to be council to go.
Oh, I have over suppose I have come in the moon.
Cote d'Ivoire we dey confirm mas gade mu na buy o.
Double standards here too.
No.
Sorry mu buy no. Ora Cote d'Ivoire we dey no mas gade mu na buy no. No, we na would experience na moto.
Mas gade no too many go.
Now what is you
to asabi say? Has them no. Yeah, the NC ye share nyoma na mo pe nsesane no. And you who send penny for na start 8-1 am enu no munya abotre no mo sa tokoswa because from the beginning I think I made it clear some support has supporters in them but time almost started some make a point when I'm say okay penny for number no make here sumdue ene nkabom dia share adwuma na se nti mo break akra but then no dia be say asem ne say maso asabre mo de na o masa akoye no and no crime me gidie wo house demo no ba form ti they say that there can me organizers no ho a can make us anya abotre kakra
mom say there are 2 different scenarios we AGM this is about structure and
they were calling for proper structure of how to folks set up
and they are told human now okay yeah ready be here Monday. Okay. All right, TMFC Zach. Nyame boy, we are back tomorrow morning.
Yes.
Bohobium tina week. Kumase. Okay, so everybody details on there. Mom so man on
weekend so President Kufuor cap no.
Yeah. Kwesi at 4 p.m. Then your His Excellency Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, Ghana's Vice President. Is a special guest of honor. The special guest of honor. Honor at the honor. Sanity.
Dr. Mahmoud
Bawumia will be at
it's possible, man.
AKA the mate.
It's possible
because they're on the kind.
Yeah, will be here. He will be here. Or a special guest of honor.
The mate.
Special.
The fundamentals are
Ghana's. Yeah. It will expose you. Or say. how can people who don't understand free SHS understand digitalization? Okay, and sanity Ghana I do when microphones are open. Yeah, thank you for tuning in. We are back tomorrow. Right, okay,